Welcome back to another episode of Warren Cali. In this episode, I'm going to detail a story of how an innocent street vendor was killed in Long Beach. 37-year-old Yenner Ramirez was a well-known street vendor in Long Beach. Yenner was described as a loving father who worked day in and out to provide for his family. Yenner, after 4 p.m. on March 20th, was near Eagle Street and Locust Avenue in Long Beach. He was doing his daily routine, looking for customers and selling his food products. Yenner sold corn and shaved ice in Long Beach for 15 years. He traveled the same route nearly every day, near Lafayette Elementary School, from noon to 5 p.m. Around 4:05 p.m., a commotion would occur down the street where Yenner was set up. Bullets would surely start flying thereafter, and a shootout would happen between two groups, with bullets flying in the air. Unfortunately, this would leave Yenner shot. Officers tried to tend to Yenner's wounds when they arrived to the scene. The Long Beach Fire Department later took Yenner to the hospital, where unfortunately, he would later die.
A bullet leaving behind a devastated family and community. Yenner Ramirez was well known in the neighborhood, selling corn on the streets to provide for his family.
Tonight, the community is coming together to fight for justice and find whoever fired the shot that killed him. Rick Chambers is live in Long Beach with the latest on the search for the gunman. Rick?
Yeah, share a very emotional scene out here tonight in Long Beach. Yenner Ramirez was well known, very well liked around here. In fact, he was pretty much a fixture in this neighborhood for a number of years. But as you mentioned, his young life was cut very short with that stray bullet. A sobbing wife asks, why did they have to do it? Her husband, Yenner Ramirez, gunned down Wednesday evening in this very spot. Dozens of people gathered here in East Long Beach to honor the 37-year-old street vendor, known as the corn guy to the kids in the neighborhood. Yenner Ramirez was pushing his red cart along Eagle Street when an argument between four men suddenly erupted in gunfire. Yenner was hit by a stray bullet, as were two of the parked cars. Yenner Ramirez, though, would later die at the hospital.
This would send the Long Beach community in shock when an innocent man losing his life by just trying to do his job and provide for his family, but just being in the wrong spot at the wrong time. During a shootout, he would lose his life. The Long Beach Police Department would later say they were searching for multiple unknown suspects, at least one who shot the round that killed Yenner. The suspects ran off before police arrived. Friends and family would set up a memorial for Yenner the next day after his death by the location where he died. They would raise over $50,000 for his family and his burial. He was a father of two. After 4 months, suspects would finally be caught. Through security camera footage, detectives were able to identify 3 suspects who were present at the time of the shooting. On July 22nd, the Long Beach Police Department announced the arrest of the 3 suspects. The 3 suspects were 33-year-old James, 23-year-old Raylon, and 19-year-old Ramin. Raylon and Ramin would be booked on a $2 million bail, and James on a $1 million bail as an accessory to murder. Detectives say the shooting was gang-related, and Yenner was an innocent victim caught in the crossfire. During the arrest, officers recovered multiple firearms and served search warrants in the cities of Long Beach, Huntington Beach, Lakewood, and Los Angeles. The detectives believe that the suspects fired shots at people they believed to be rivals from an enemy gang.
Beach street vendor's death. Investigators say Yenner Ramirez Miranda was killed in a gang-related crossfire back in March. Long Beach officials say their investigation is not over.
Although I'm happy to be able to announce these arrests, we still have work to do. Homicide personnel continues investigating in order to identify and arrest anyone else that might have played a role in this murder.
I firmly believe that everyone has a right to do business and to live in our communities free of gun violence, and especially our most vulnerable businesses, our most vulnerable residents, including our street vendors.
Long Beach Mayor Rex Richardson speaking there, calling the victim a beloved member of the Long Beach community.
After the 3 men's arrest, Long Beach Mayor would say, gun violence is not tolerated in our city. As a city, we are committed to disrupting the cycle of gang-related violence and to keeping everyone safe. The 3 men with their recent arrests are still facing several court proceedings and an up-and-coming trial over them allegedly killing Yenner. RIP to him. This will conclude this episode. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my previous episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.